Okay, after testing out 2 motorcycle shelters over the course of about 4 or 5 months, I feel like I can do an accurate review. First time doing a review like this, so bear with me. So I have a Speedway motorsport shelter versus a cycle shell motorsport shelter. So the Speedway is much more lightweight, easier to manage, easier to flip up and down. Has a nice big vent on the side, but in the California sun for about 4 or 5 months, looks like it got pretty brittle. Started to come apart one of these days when I unraveled it. So the vent goes up and down by those little loops. My driveway isn't flat, so unfortunately there's a bit of a gap down there. So a lot of dust does come in and get my motorcycle pretty dusty. But it's pretty easy to open and close. You'll see my 1977 BMW R100S that fits inside. So pretty lightweight, compact, but not the most airtight. Neither is it watertight. After a good rain, there's a lot of seams up underneath the shelter, and the seams drip down. Let's see, I don't know if you can really see it, but the seams drip down, and a little bit, some small little drips get on the motorcycle, but overall it keeps it pretty dry. On to the cycle shell. I found this one brand new on Craigslist, unopened, and got it for a pretty good price, and it's the extra large model. So I needed the one smaller, but what can you do on Craigslist? But a deal's a deal. So you can see it's got all these clips here, which are undone right now, but this will cinch it down, and there's some Velcro here that seals everything up. Pull out the pin, come into the shade, pull out the other pin, and already you can tell it's a much better seal because there is a base here. And underneath, I got a 1966 BMW R60/2, and there you go. So what makes this a lot better is that base. Regardless of how uneven my driveway is, the base is much cleaner, and it makes for an airtight seal. So the construction on this one is 1,000 times better, sturdier. It's also a lot heavier and harder to move around, so once you set it down you kind of want to leave it there. But you can see that you can just ride your bike right up onto the base. There's a nice center stand plate there, and a rag for my occasional drip of oil, and the shelter just rolls back like so. So it's kind of a windy day today. These things get blown around a little bit when they're open. Well, the shelter on this side came home the other day after riding this motorcycle, and the thing was blown sideways because I left it open and there was nothing inside it to kind of, keep it in place or anything like that. So so if you're looking for more of an airtight, watertight, and secure enclosure, I would say go with this one. But if you're looking for something lightweight and quick and easy to just get your bike in and out of, but not very airtight, like I said, a lot of dust is on this bike after it sits for a couple days. There's dust and so forth. So so there you go. Hope this helps you guys when making a purchase. If I had to buy a bunch of these for better protection, I'd probably go with these cycle shells out of Colorado. I think they're about $50 difference between the two. And that's it. Like I said, I hope this helps.